Hey there, everyone. How you doing? We're bringing back the real estate entrepreneur, Omar. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you, Michael? What's up, everybody?
I'm doing great, man. I love our conversations. I actually laugh sometimes so hard my stomach hurts. It's like my ab exercise.
That's
You're gonna give me six-pack abs. I appreciate it.
what
Um,
I'm talking about.
yeah, it's hard to have six-pack abs at 50. But here we go. So we're going to talk about, as we teased at the end of episode 1, are you ready to do the work to be successful, right? If you're a member of my course, the whole deal is focus, daily execution. I just want you to realize, if you have, 0 rentals and you want to get to 4, I talked to a student who's done that recently. If they want to get from 4 to 10, you want to go from 10 to 20. I just want you to realize who you are as an individual, who you are in your network, who you are evaluating deals will evolve. And you've got to put in the daily
Correct.
disciplines and the work to get there. So this is not the easy button. This is not lotto tickets. This is not scratch offs. This is focus and daily execution. So what do you think?
I mean, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I mean, with regards to being focused, you got to get focused on something if you want to be at all successful.
Amen.
Okay. And then after being focused on what you want in the business that you're in, you got to be dedicated. Daily execution, like Michael says, is spot on. Like, don't look at the bigger picture of like, hey, I want 10 doors when you got 0. You got your own house, but you got 0 income producing properties other than your own home with just normal appreciation. That is not income producing, by the way. Okay.
Yep.
That is your primary residence. Let me just clear that up. Just because you have equity doesn't mean you have money. Okay. Does not mean you have money. It's equity of what it's worth if you cashed out, whatever the case. But going off subject a little bit, but if you're shooting for the 10, like you got to figure out what your focus is to get 1, and you're executing daily to make sure that you're obtaining the 1. Yes. Okay. Because you do that multiple times, guess what happens? Then you get number 2, then you get number 3, providing you have the income coming in. And I don't know what everybody does on that's tuning in, but if you're a realtor, just go help more people, go make more commission checks. If you have a 9 to 5, this is where you have to lower your expenses completely to be able to offset or to be able to add more to your investment pool. So then you're able to go buy another property. And then at that point, you'll appreciate, over time. And then if it's $300, $400, $500 a month in positive cash flow, it's great. But what are you willing to give up? That's the thing, especially if you're 9 to 5 working. And then Michael is a perfect example. He had to make sure that his costs were so low to keep adding to his investment fund. You really think that he went to go buy all kinds of crazy shit while he was only doing a 9 to 5 and he made some decent money? No, he didn't. He saved the money to go buy more investments. Okay. Are you willing to do the work and the sacrificing to get to there?
Yeah.
We all go through a path that, oh shit, we're making a bunch of money. I want to do this. And that's fine. You can do that. Some people work good under pressure. Okay. Some people work with above my door. It says when you increase your commitments, your income will grow. And it doesn't mean complete liabilities either. It means you're increasing your commitment to a property, to lowering your expenses, to increase your income. There's so many meanings by that, but everybody sees, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a new car. Okay, great. If that pushes you, awesome. Do you show up differently? Yes. Do you feel more excited, alive, full of energy when you come out of that new car? Yes. If you're in sales, you want that motivation for yourself. So there's a fine line. I'm not saying to go buy a freaking liability at all. Okay. I'm saying lower your expenses or increase your income. Big difference.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the things that I did for folks is you and I did the choices exercise together. I think it was 2 weeks ago. What I did last week, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I actually did the choices exercise like when I was 30. So I rewound the clock, and what I tried to do there, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but the story was that middle column, Olivia and I were spending 100% of our income. We were living nicely. Right? Remember, we did housing, cars, clothes, entertainment, food, kids. I forget all the 10 categories off the top of my head. But at the end of the day, we had nothing left. No freedom dollars. And what I tried to tell people is, over the course of the next year or so, Olivia and I reduced that expenses by $6,000. We went backwards.
Wow.
Right? We sacrificed $6,000. So we didn't change our house, right? We stayed where we were. We bought it on purpose. That was where Teresa was going to go to school, the whole thing. But we reduced expenses on food, on transportation, on vacations, lots of things. That was the only reason we were able to keep going, folks. We only started investing, as I wrote in the book, with 40 grand. My 40 grand was gone after I bought the third house. The only reason we were able to keep going is we did some cash out refinances, and I lowered our expenses $6,000 a month because I sacrificed and got uncomfortable.
$6,000 a month. Okay. $72,000 a year, people. That's what they make. Think about it. Mm-hmm. So if you make 72K right now, and you're obviously not going to lower it 6K, but can you lower it 1,000?
Yeah, just 10%.
1,500. For sure.
Yeah, everybody that's beginning this cycle, I strongly encourage, and that was the whole point of me having that honest assessment was I challenge you to save 10%. Start at 10. Let's go. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be hard, but it won't kill you. Let's go.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it won't. Don't buy Starbucks. Don't go buy the nice new shirt. Try to do this. Try to keep up with everyone. And honestly, I will tell you that to add to this, Michael, because this is a good topic that we're unfolding right now. If you're willing to put the work in, the work also requires you not to look at other people to try to go buy shit that people have no meaning or merit in your life anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I go through, and I'll be completely transparent. You know what? I didn't though. For years, I accumulated all my properties, and everybody was like, "Hey, we never ask you to go out, Omar, because you always say no."
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
I got other priorities.
Exactly, because I had an end goal. And right now, sure, I'd like to go out. Yeah, but you know what? People still don't ask me. And I'll be honest, because I got a lot of shit going on. But yes, do I like to? Yes. And have I splurged this last couple of years? 110%.
Absolutely.
Yes. But I'm splurging with items that my renters pay for.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
It doesn't come out of my pocket. No.
Yeah.
But big difference. Don't do it before. Do it after.
Yeah, this has been such a fun conversation. Again, I talk about it all the time. If you want it, you got to do the work, whether it's learning your market, you got to get sacrificed, got to get uncomfortable. Again, the only way Olivia and I were to continue our buying spree is we reduced our expenses by ultimately 50%. 50%.
50%. Shit, man. That, you know what? That pushes me, because I'm thinking, and I just did all my numbers, and it's like, fuck, 50%. We could do it. Easy. I 100%. You know why? Because mentally you're already, okay, you know what? If I did that, shit, I'd save $150,000 in 1 year. Think about that.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn, that's crazy.
And again, what this really gets you to is back to our conversation one, is you can get out that much earlier. Your nut is lowered. So you can sit on the ledge with me and go, hey, this is a good view. I like this view. This view is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good point, Michael.
Very cool.
My brain's going right now.
I could see it. I can see the wheel spinning. Very cool, Omar. Do me a favor. If somebody wants to buy some properties down in Southern California, how do you want them to reach out to you?
My IG, Omar_Alfaro, or my phone number, 760-559-9945. I put it out there. Let me know if I can help you guys. There
you go. And folks, as you don't know, I recently, yes, my cheap ass just spent some money. I cleaned up my descriptions of all my videos, and Omar is one of the legends. He has a whole playlist below. You can watch us talk for probably over 100 hours or so. So go check him out. Thanks, buddy.
Already? You're crazy. You're welcome. Thanks.